So recently, I have been very obsessed with going on SHEIN, or SHEIN, or however you want to pronounce it, and trying to find little things here and there that I would like to take to TWITCHCON with me, because I plan on going this year. And I decided that I was going to buy and test out some little microphones, little cheap microphones that can go on your phone. I have pictures of the listing. I'm sure it works the same way as Wish, where they're constantly changing the names of the listings and things like that. These ones had reviews and they varied from price ranges, but all relatively cheap. So the first one I have here, let me turn on my display capture. I have the pink guy here. That is, I believe, this one. I had to figure out where my camera was. So that one will be the Type C, which I will be testing on my iPad, but I figured that's what a lot of, I believe, Android users, and then now new Apple users. I have an older iPhone, so I will be using the older connector for that. So it looks like it comes with the microphone, the connector. I'm sorry I don't have, I'm not a review channel. I don't have top-down cameras to show you guys exactly what's going on here. So it looks like it's got the little charger for it. The oh, cool. So there's the microphone itself. It comes with a cute little clip as well. I personally wasn't gonna go for the pink, but the person that I was gonna give this to, if it worked out, wanted pink. So, and then there's the connector. It's also pink. I know it doesn't really show very well on camera, but that's not my problem. I guess it kind of is. This is the other wireless one. So I think this is the most expensive one. And it quite literally looks like it was just sold in a cell phone accessory store or something. Not sure. But it has like all the instructions and everything all over it. Like, it is the most professionally packaged. It's a little bit smushed from shipping, but I also had a lot of things in my in the package as well, so that could have been my fault. So same situation. I believe the cord is going to be in this little box here. Yes. There you go. Got the microphone, the charger, the clip, and then at the top, this box right here has the plug inside of it, so you can charge it. That is all well and good. So we have the Type C, which will be this guy here, and these just came in bags. These are clearly the cheaper options. This one's $2.70 American US dollars, and it just came in this little bag here. It's got the clip, it's got the plug, it's got the little microphone with a little fluff on it, and really that's just it. It's just got some product information here. Yep. I definitely understand what I'm looking at. Okay. Seems good. And the cord seems like a decent size, that you could have the phone in your pocket and then you could clip it to your shirt or hold it or whatever you want to do. It seems like it's long enough. This was the corded for the old connector for the iPhone. It's hard to say that it's old because I literally got this iPhone within like the last year, and then boom, they come out with another one. Whatever. Ignore my nails. Oh my god. Look, don't look at my nails. Don't look at them. Let's see. So I will go ahead and mute here. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to talk about here. Hello. Okay, so it is responding to tapping on there. I wonder how loud this is going to be. It's going to be so loud. And it is going to sound like nothing on the computer recording, but that's fine. I wonder how well it is with
pizza, papa. I genuinely have no idea how to test what is going to be good audio or not, but I know that a lot of times the I need like a good pop filter, you know. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good enough test for this little guy here. We shall see how that sounds.
I'm gonna listen to it, and then I'll have like a good idea of how it will sound. As you guys are watching this, you guys will already know what it sounds like because I will have put this in here, but this will be my first reaction to it. So I really have no idea how it sounds. It's probably like really bad. Okay. So I don't think it sounded awful. It definitely, I think it would be good to isolate whatever your subject matter is in a recording. Like say you're going to TwitchCon and you needed to like pass the mic doing an interview or something like that. It's not going to sound the best. I am curious how it's going to sound when it is held. And then I also am curious if the little squishy is even necessary, because that's just how my brain works. So I'm gonna give 2 more tests. I'm gonna do just holding it, and then without the little foam thing on top too. So give me 1 second here.
This is the test, just holding it. It'll probably be varying distances. I'm holding it very close to my mouth now, just to see how that will sound. And hopefully that isn't too incredibly loud. Pa 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 pa.
Okay. I realize that also most of that I left my microphone on, so I will have to cut that out of the video. But now I'm gonna test without the little foam guy on. I wonder if that's gonna change the quality at all. I don't know if it will. We'll just see. But I do realize that it is pretty good about not having the spicy pee, you know? It's not very it's not too poppy. I don't know. I don't know how that terminology works, but it's not like super spicy, you know?
Testing without the little foam anomaly attached to the piece. We are going to test the pizza, pasta, mamma mia.
Okay, so one thing I did notice is that was getting a little bit too close to what I was talking about, like the spicy, like you could almost hear like the and you know what, I probably do remember what the terminology is because I heard it before, and I know that my microphone has those issues sometimes, but you know what, I can never think of what things are called when I need to call upon that vocabulary, so that's just great. But yeah, it's not bad for how cheap it is, and I have, well, it's not like you can see it right now anyway, but for how cheap it is, I think it would be a good alternative, to be honest. If you're really just like, hey, I don't want to splurge too much on a microphone, I'm not super crazy about how the audio needs to sound, it's passable. It's passable. For how much was this one? $2.70. All right, $2.70. Okay, all right, okay. I shouldn't have put it back in the box, to be honest. Really, truly. Okay, well, let's figure this out. So the clip, I believe from the photos, I hope it's charged. Good God, I hope it's charged. Otherwise, this video is taking a turn for the worse. Okay, so I didn't have to mess with like Bluetooth or anything. I just need to go back here, and this will be Type-C wireless, which Type-C wireless was $6. $6. Testing. Okay, it seems to be working now. I did have to click it again. I don't know if it turned off. Okay, maybe the steady light is the issue here. Maybe I need the steady light. It doesn't, the little waveform things seem quieter than the previous Type C microphone, the wired one. We'll see. I'm very curious to see how a wireless versus wired will sound. Paw Patrol. I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. I feel like I like that audio a lot better. I don't know. Maybe it's negligible, but I feel like I actually like that better. Okay, next will be recording it by holding it. And if honestly, I would not even, well, I would like put this in my purse or something. If I was just carrying it around, I would literally just like hold it like an actual little microphone, which is kind of cute, honestly. And, oh, and the little foamy does come off, so that's good for our third test. So I would honestly, this is probably how I would use it because that's actually really funny. But yeah, I actually, we'll see. I'm not gonna speak too soon. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna test it. Reporting live from Baja's office. There is a feral cat that has been tranquilized and is sleeping on the couch behind Baja while she is testing microphones. We'll update when we get more information. Honestly though, like the little like waveforms as it records on the like audio app for iPads or Apple products, they seem so much smaller. Like it records quieter. So I don't know. I feel like I've been keeping the same volume. Strange. I don't know. Okay, let me listen to this real fast. One thing to note though is that when you are trying to listen to things back to make sure they're working, you're gonna constantly have to pull the little dongle bit, the little receiver end. You have to pull that out because your device is going to recognize it as headphones, and so when you're listening to it back, you're not going to hear anything because it's like trying to feed that audio back to nothing because there's no headphones. It's just a microphone. So that is something to note about this one. But I'm really liking the sound of this one a lot more. My friend that wanted this, Real Rain, you should check him out on Twitch and TikTok and YouTube. I'm definitely gonna send this to him if he also likes the sound of it because I think it sounds great. For the price point that it is, $6 US. I think that's fantastic. Anyways, let me do this test without the little nakey, without the little fuzzy bit on it, and we'll see how much it makes a difference if it actually is very like poppy without it. So give me 1 second. Okay, we are now testing without the little microphone afro to go on top, and hopefully it's not too poppy. We'll do the pizza, pasta, pizza. Oh god, it is gonna sound really awful because now I'm just goofing off. I would be testing the volume, like the thresholds that it could be withstanding, but it's like nighttime now and my kid is sleeping. So in case you were wondering why I'm not doing those kind of tests, that's why. Right now we're just doing very basic tests. Anyways, let me check this out real fast. Honestly, that wasn't as poppy without the little foam piece as the wired was. The wireless seems to hold up a lot better, and that was literally just like a what, $3.30 difference, 20 cent, I don't remember how much the other one was. Those two are done now. So now we can move on to what I would personally be using for, gosh, I hope this doesn't expose how like disgusting my phone is, but for this type, you can't even see it, for the don't even know what it's called. Whatever. You know which one. The other butt plug. This one. Oh my god. I gotta do the influencer thing. Oh, whoa, where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. There it is in all its glory. Don't look at my fingernails. What did I tell you? They're disgusting. Okay. So look, here's this guy here. Here's this guy. We don't got a name for him. We just got him in, you know? It's just how it is sometimes. This one... Clips. The clips, man. I'm not very good with them. Okay, here he is. Hello. Oh, it's working? Okay, cool. Don't have to do anything additional. Don't have to connect Bluetooth. Cool. I like that for me. Less work. Yes, I don't like working. Work, work, work. Murmur. Yes, we don't like that. No, boo. We don't like going to work. No, we don't like this. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Okay. Okay, honestly, not that bad. I did have to unplug it because once again it registered as headphones. I don't know if that's just like a standard thing. There was on the wired Type-C, I did not have to unplug it to listen, which was strange. But for this, I was kind of expecting the same thing, that I was not gonna have to unplug it to listen to it. So just, I don't know, if anyone buys this, beware that it is working. You just have to like unplug it to hear it back. And maybe that's just a me problem. Maybe that's not everybody. I actually kind of, I don't know. I can kind of hear a difference between this one and the Type-C. I don't know. I guess a lot of it I'll probably have to listen while I'm editing and listen through these headphones to really tell the difference. It might sound like absolute dog shit when I go through and listen to it when I edit, but that one didn't sound bad. It really didn't. I'm surprised. Maybe technology's just really come this far that you can spend under $10 for this type of stuff and it doesn't sound that bad. I'm so good at conducting experiments. Also really good at tangling up cords. Cable management. Okay, can we tell the difference in the sound quality when I'm holding it versus when it is clipped to my clothing? I don't know. I also wonder, what if you wore the same shirt every single day you decided to record? Would the clip slowly wear down that piece of clothing where the clip is attached? Would it make a hole? Would it do nothing? These are the questions that keep me awake at night. Okay, honestly, I would be perfectly fine using this, like, until it shit out on me, until it was like completely done. It did not want to be a part of my life anymore. Honestly, it's not that bad. I'm content with that quality, but I mean, you see, if you're familiar with my channel, then you know that I'm content with mediocrity. I do. Oh, you can actually remove the clip if you wanted to. Look at that. Look at that. He's naked. Okay. Alright. It is not plugged in. And look, I've already tangled it again. So that might be the downfall here of that might be the downfall of the wired. I mean, anything that's wired is gonna have the potential for getting all fucky wucky. Okay, now we're gonna test without the... Okay, now we are testing without the weave. How's it holding up? What do we think? Is it gonna be very spicy? 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 spicy butthole. Spicy. Spicy. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I don't know. I don't know where that came from, honestly. Anyways, we're done testing this one. Okay. I genuinely couldn't tell a difference with the little thing on it. I couldn't tell a difference. I felt like it sounded good regardless. So even if you lost that thing, if it came off, flew off, and became a tumbleweave. Anyways, so we're gonna move on to the last one, which was the most expensive. Yes, $9.80, so almost $10 US. And yeah, this, like I said, this one looks like the most professional looking, even though it does maybe look like the dog that ate your homework in high school may have gotten a hold of the box. It's a little smushed and there's like a couple little imperfections on it. So let me make sure. So it does come with instructions, and then in this little box there is in fact a cord. So I think that's to charge it. Hopefully it is charged already. I would probably wow, this one's different than the other one. I would probably eat my own mouse pad if it was not charged. So don't hold me to it though, because I also got my new mouse pad from SHEIN. So there's probably a lot of chemicals on it. There's no way. I would never just like walk around without a fucking phone case, especially like going on a vacation or something, or going out adventuring, things like that. There's no way. So that is a problem. Okay, so now it's plugged in. So I'm gonna gently set this down, because I swear if my phone gets cracked because I was being really dumb while recording, then I will eat my mouse pad. Okay, so there's a little power button. Look, I don't have to be an influencer and put my hand behind it. The clip, it looks different. You cannot take off the clip. Oh, the light came on. Can you see that? Probably only at certain angles. Do I have to press a button on here at all? No, the light's already on. Okay.
Testing. Oh, I don't have to connect. Okay, I don't have to connect anything. That's good to know. Okay, so this is the wireless for the iPhone. Old type plug. Old quotation marks. I am still in denial that I have an old version of this phone. Anyways, I don't think there's any issues with this. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. I sound and look like a freak when I do that, I know. Okay, anyway, I'm done testing this.
Okay, so one thing to note, I did not have to take this off, but I was so shocked by how not great it sounded that I took it, I unplugged it, because I was like, is this making it sound worse? How? The cheap, the $4 one sounds way better than the one that's worth more than double. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try holding it. We're not done testing. I'm gonna try holding it, and then I'm going to try without the little puff on it. I was not expecting this for sure. I was expecting this to be like the other one, the pink one, way better. I don't understand how this one can sound that much worse, but let's see.
This is the second test here by holding the microphone instead of having it clipped to my shirt. I'm not overly thrilled with how it sounds. I'm actually very shocked. It's very interesting, honestly. Science is crazy when you test things out, man. How cool is that, though? Very cool. All right. Well, popcorn, poopy butt, pee pee poo poo. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the last test is gonna be without the poof, without the poof. And maybe that's why it sounds so muffled. I don't know. I really don't know. And honestly, I don't want to dog on this too much, because we do need to keep in mind that these are all really, really cheap microphones. I'm just, the reason I'm so surprised is because this is the most expensive one out of the ones that I bought. And it's by far the least quality one, you know, like the lowest quality one. So that's why I'm surprised. But like, if this is what you have to work with, then it's fine. It works just fine. I want to express that if you have something of this quality, then that's fine, as long as you're able to understand and as long as you're happy with it. That's great. But when I'm comparing other things, because we're trying to find, you know, good quality and things like that, it's just amazing to me that the one that was $4 and then this one is almost $10, the $4 one sounds so much better. Like, the $4 one I'm probably gonna be using at TWITCHCON. Like, I have no problems with it. Yeah, it sucked when it like the cord got tangled. But honestly, I mean, if it's in my pocket, it's not that big of a deal. It's gonna be far enough away. It's not like sitting in my lap getting all jumbled. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that big of a deal. But that's crazy to me. Anyways, let me do this last test. Maybe the quality will sound a little bit better if it's like, doesn't have that little on it. Who knows? We'll see.
This is the third and final test for these microphones. This is the $9.80 microphone. It is wireless and it is naked. It does not have a little puff on top of it that would normally block the wind. I don't think it's supposed to act like a pop filter, but I have been testing the p sounds and the t sounds as much as possible, just in case. So I know that some people are really triggered by that when it sounds bad on a microphone. So just figured I'd throw that out there. Anyway, I'm done with this. Okay, we're done. Bye.
Okay. I really couldn't tell a whole lot of a difference without the little foamy bit on there. But I did notice that when I was testing out the p and the t, it was a little sussy. So that, you know, maybe it does help with a little bit of a buffer. So crazy outcome, honestly. I was not expecting that at all, but I don't know, I guess that makes sense. So I think my favorite sounding was the pink one. The pink one, the Type C pink one was my favorite sounding, and favorite like functionality wise, because obviously it being wireless. And then honestly, the old iPhone connector, the lightning charger, whatever type of connector that is, this guy, I don't know, you can't even see it. The one that I used my iPhone to test, I liked that one better. And then probably the Type C wired. And then last, the most expensive one, which I put in upside down, so excuse my horrible packaging, I don't work at this company. The worst one, in my opinion, was the $10 one, the most expensive one. That is bananas. Absolutely bonkers. I hope that this video helped anybody that is trying to stay within a budget. If you're worried about ordering from Wish or SHEIN or anything like that, my only advice is make sure you read reviews. Try to see if there's pictures. Try to make sure that you do as much research about the product before you buy it. And also be prepared to wait, because sometimes things can take longer than the estimated ship date. I feel most comfortable ordering from SHEIN out of any of those like fast fashion type websites. But just be cautious and be aware that some things might not work the best. Like I said, like I spent $10 on this microphone, and the ones that I ended up liking the most were cheaper than that one. So you never know. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, hope this helps. And if you have any questions, let me know. See you in the next one.